Birthday parties, errands, work events, sports schedules. Our brains were not meant to hold on to this much stuff. We are so busy these days, and it can be really hard to keep it all straight. And while a paper planner is, we love them, it's just not that practical for women like us that are constantly on the go. Plus, you can't share your brain with the rest of your family. I personally am so over being asked, Mom, what's for dinner? Honey, when's that meeting with our CPA? When are Grandma and Grandpa coming? I'm done letting my brain hold everything, and my bet is that you are too. Let's learn how to make your calendar into your personal assistant. This quick tip training will teach you how to set up color-coded blocks. For example, a different color for work, errands, kid things, me time. Visualize your calendar like a pro. You'll learn how to create all-day events, which allow you to have running reminders about something that needs to get done during a day. I'm going to show you how to create a repeating time block for things that recur over and over again. And here's the moneymaker. I'm going to show you how to create a shared calendar so that you can be on the same page with the rest of the family and not be the keeper of all the things.
We're going to start by creating some events, and we're going to color code them. This is going to allow you to create time blocks, which allows you to get specific things done. And when you look at your calendar visually, you understand what's ahead of you because of these beautiful color-coded time blocks. So if you're on your desktop, all you have to do is simply click into the time that you want to add an event. Let's say I want to add something Wednesday at 9 a.m. I click into here, and then you're going to add all of the details. I'm going to invite Mitzi to this, and it's going to send her an invite as soon as I hit save. Now I'm going to add the location. It's cool because it will automatically search for me. I don't have to find the exact address. If I wanted to add descriptions or any attachments, I could. And then here is where I'm going to color code. So for me, anything that I'm doing that is a kind of like personal fun thing, I have set to this dark purple color. If you happen to have a school or a business organization Gmail, you can actually label these. So you can always say purple is personal. Otherwise, you'll just kind of have to get used to what colors you've assigned to what. If you want that time to be completely blocked out on your calendar, you leave it as busy. But if for some reason you want to be able to book something else, like if you have some kind of automatic scheduler, you would change that to free. And then default visibility is whatever you have set up on your calendar. If you happen to have a public calendar or you share it already, this is where you would adjust those. And then if you hit save, it's going to automatically send an invite to Mitzi and add to your calendar. Now let's set up some reoccurring tasks, things that I want to do every single day. I'm going to go to the gym and journal at 6 a.m. until 7:30 every single day. I may be a little delusional. This is going to repeat, and I'm going to have it happen on weekdays, every weekday, Monday to Friday. You can get really specific in the custom, but we're going to just do every weekday. I'm not going to go with anybody. I don't need to add the location because it's just me. And then all of my gym time I've decided is going to be this blue color. And I'm going to hit save. And now I've got that time blocked out, not only on this week, but on all of the upcoming weeks. Now I'm going to add what are called all-day events. These are things that aren't going to block out time on my calendar, but I am going to see them on there, and it's going to remind me, today I have to do X, Y, and Z. This is also a good thing to do if, let's say, your kids are going to summer camp and it's an all-day event and you don't want to put the entire thing to block out your calendar for the whole day, and instead you're just going to put it as an all-day event. So all you have to do is click anywhere, add the title, and then you're gonna go ahead and hit all day event. I'm gonna say this is gonna happen weekly on Mondays in my summer. I don't need to add guests. I am gonna add the kids' location because I can't remember how to get there. And then because this is a kid event, which in my calendar I have as this peachy color, I'm gonna go ahead and change. And it does not impact my ability to block out other times on my calendar, so I'm gonna leave it as free and hit save. And now you can see it's up here at the very top and it doesn't block out the whole day. But when I go to my calendar on Monday, I'm gonna see, oh yeah, I've gotta drop my kid off at the Larson summer camp every Monday for the whole summer. The final thing I want to show you how to do is to create a shared calendar. Now, I have a shared calendar already set up. So when I click into here, I've been adding everything automatically to this Michelle Buccinelli calendar. But if I click into here, I can actually do the drop down and go to my family calendar, which I've already set up. This is set up to share with the family members who I want to see. And when I add an event to this calendar, it will automatically get added to their calendars. This is a lifesaver for me and my husband when he is wanting to go do something with his buddies and I'm wanting to go get a haircut. We're not going to overschedule those things at the same time because whoever got there first has added their event. Now, I'm going to show you how to create this for yourself. Over here, under other calendars, you're going to hit the plus button and then create new calendar. Let's say this is kids sports. So this is going to allow me to share both with my husband and my kids. It should already be set to whatever your time zone is. Go ahead and hit create calendar. And it automatically assigned a color to it. You can see it over here. So once I click into it, then I can adjust all of the settings for that calendar. So if I wanted to automatically add any invitations that are sent to this calendar, I would do that. Now, this does not impact your ability to share with somebody else. You're not needing to accept invitations every time they add to the calendar, but this would be if somebody outside of your sharing sent you something. If you wanted it to be public, this would be if you're creating a shared calendar that maybe you use at work. This is the part where you would add people who you want to have access to the calendar, who can edit the calendar, and who can see the calendar. You just go ahead and click here and then type in the email addresses that you want to share with. Finally, if you want to have specific notifications, so every single time one of these events is about to come up, you want to be notified, this is where you would tell it what kind of notifications you want. So for every single event that's added to your calendar, you want to be notified 10 minutes before. You can adjust this as well. And finally, you can add specific things about like if an event gets changed, I want to get a notification, or if somebody has canceled, I want to get a notification. So this is where you would customize it to be what you want. And then if you ever decide to delete it, you would just delete it down here. But it is now all set up. And once you've shared with the people in your life that you need to share with, you're good to go. The Google Calendar app works very similar to the desktop app, and it's really user-friendly. So pretty much everything you saw on desktop is going to be the same. If I click into here, I can create my event, I can adjust my times, I can do the all day, I can set it up to be repeating, I can add locations, I can adjust for my color coding blocks, and I can set myself to busy or free. And then once you hit save, it'll be on your calendar.
And that's it. Listen, this isn't just about being organized. It's about protecting your time with boundaries that you can control. When you put something on your calendar, you give your brain the space and the freedom to forget it because you know that you're going to be reminded to do it in your calendar. Learning how to be a calendar whiz will not only serve you in your personal life, you can easily transfer it to work as well. See you in the next one.